Alright, people. We have bumped up to 30 yards. We're shooting the same board setup, except we added a few. We've got like 12 now. And we've also bumped the caliber up to 20 gauge.
Slug.
Slug. Show them the tip of it there, buddy. There you go. We're going to see how many layers of that it goes through that old asbestos boarding that you buy at Lowe's Hardware.
That's no fanny in real wood. Just asbestos in the middle.
Yep. That white dot between them cars. I know y'all love that. It's on the bottom part of the board.
Hit low.
Hit a little low, but you still hit it. Was you aiming directly at it though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, what's funny, it hit a little to the left, and the wind's blowing, just like it would be. I highly doubt that, but it was right below it. Let's see how many asbestos boards it went through. All right, people. Pretty big hole, of course, 20 gauge slug, you know. Any of you gun people know what I'm talking about, so. All right, we had 12 layers. Let me go ahead and look on the very back. All right, it did get stopped. We'll go ahead and tell you. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the cheat. It did stop it with the 12 layers, not 12 gauge. All right, here's the first layer. Okay. All right, so it started expanding a little bit there, pretty good, as you can see. And then we got
Really
third layer expanding very well. Okay. And then we got fourth layer expanding really big there, man. We're talking about like 2 inches across expansion. I mean, I'd hate to see what a 12 gauge would do to this. If the 20 gauge done this, the 12 gauge would definitely. Okay, let's keep going. I mean, look at that exit hole there, people. I mean, look at that.
That's hot.
And it's warm there. Feeling it. Okay. This is asbestos shit. This can cause cancer here, people. So we're putting our lives at risk here for y'all. What the fuck is that?
Why is that white?
What is this white shit in here? Oh my god. There it is.
What, Remington, what are you putting in your slugs?
So it went through that one. Okay, look. Let's keep on peeling it back. Peel back one more. Because basically it punched through that too.
Dang, it punched through the next one.
And it kept doing indentions. There's like a huge ball peen hammer, sledgehammer type fashion there. And the back piece, it is cracked on the actual very, very back. You'll see it back there. It's cracked. Good bit of damage. I'm curious to see what the 12 gauge slug will actually do. So, pretty cool, man. There it is. I would lay a tape measure out and show you the diameter, but we might do that for the picture or something. I don't know what this white bullshit is in the back. Do not know. But, anyway, pretty cool.
Somebody having a good old time.
Alright, people. I'm getting ready to shoot the 12 gauge this time at the 12 asbestos boards from Lowe's Hardware. Blow the lint off. Good old 12 gauge Remington slug. As that's what he was shooting too, was a Remington brand slug. So anyway, what we got here, you know, good old Remington 8, of course. That's all we own here. So we'll put that in there. Get ready to get a bruised freaking shoulder. I don't need this pillow right here, this extra one. So we're gonna sit down. I'm gonna try to shoot right above his. And anyway, you know, 12 gauge is a little louder than a 20 gauge, so I'm gonna put my earmuffs on. Not trying to be a pussy or anything. But anyway, let's get ready and take our shot. of impact right above the bead was point of impact. So, like I say, got a little wallop to it. What can I tell you? Damn, I done stepped on it now. As soon as I ejected it, I stepped on it, but it smells good, sweet nectar, yeah. So, anyway, let's go down there and see what we done. All right, people, so there was the 20 gauge hole, and here is the 12 gauge hole, which you see is a little bit bigger, because it's 12 gauge. So, let's start going through the layers. Now, take a deep look in there. All right, one, there's one. Here's two. All right. Here, yeah, still going through. There's three. Good God. Putting a wallop in there, boy. Putting a wallop in there. 5. Oh, ain't that 5, Drew?
Yeah. Wait.
Sure ain't losing count here.
That was 4. That was 4. This is the 5th one.
Okay, so this was the 5th one, is what you just seen. You can see it's losing a little bit of the way it looks there, I can tell. As best as boarding. I mean, this is a sledgehammer type fucking smack here. Still going through though. Yep, still going through. Starting to lose some velocity. Oh, I feel something sharp. We're getting ready to get to it.
Next layer is probably there. Nope.
No, not quite.
It's just.
But it was still, that's warm. That is warm, people. Look at that, it looks like a volcano. Look at it, move your hand, it looks like a volcano. Anyway, let's not get retarded. A huge sledgehammer, I mean, they're right there. Kill a motherfucker. We're going, look, through that one, good God, I lost count.
I see it.
This went through more layers, I believe, than the 20 gauge direction.
It did. I still see the impact of the 20
Look,
gauge.
it went through that one too. I mean, it's a sledgehammer type. Look at my hand. Still warm.
There you go.
And there we go. There it is. It stopped in, well, it technically went through, yep,
Good
it stopped.
God.
It stopped on this one.
People, it technically went through all of them.
Look. Okay, well, it stopped here on whatever one this one is. I've done lost count. Let's peel that apart. Help me peel this apart here, buddy. Wait a minute, I got it. Yeah, look at this shit, people. Bring your other one down here. That's big, people. That is big and heavy. That's 12 gauge
Here's the 20
slug.
gauge.
20 gauge slug. Let's lay them side by side. Damn. I think yours. There. Let's put them right there where they went. Okay. 12 gauge slug, 20 gauge slug. Yours mushroomed out a little bit more, I believe. Actually, it's about the same. There, you can tell this is way more dense and heavier. But still, this one went through more than the 20 gauge did for sure.
But
And then look at the sledgehammer size dent, people. I mean, look at this shit. And then that one. And then let's just take a look out the back.
No,
I ain't
it
even.
technically
No,
went
look.
through all
Look what
of
it done. It pressed it. And it looked like you kind of put a little dent, just a little poochy dent on this log here. Red oak. And you can see how it's just smudged it up against the log. It's left like an imprint of this bark on this asbestos wood. So technically, if the log wouldn't have been behind it, it would have actually blew chunks out the back of this. I do believe the log is what stopped it from going through more layers. I do believe so.
yep.
So, anyway, pretty beastly test. Like I said, we tested all sorts of calibers on this one. You know, forget the 38, 357, all that stuff. So, anyway. So, thanks for watching. Introducing my son once again. So, anyway, thanks for watching. All sorts of calibers versus asbestos boarding from your local Lowe's hardware store. Thanks for watching.